fun never ends. We'll dive into topics, make new best friends. So grab a seat, get ready to go. On the Clips Podcast Show, let's enjoy the flow. Ain't nobody messing with my mind. We'll discuss the latest trends and news. Laugh and debate, leave you feeling amused. Tim, the man is your host. Keep that energy high, we're introducing stories that will touch the sky. Let's talk. Let's talk. Welcome to the Clips, the place to be, but no topic is too controversial. You see, join
Yeah. All right. How y'all doing out there in video, YouTube land? Yeah, we got me and my man JT. We trying to get Smoke to come on in. Or maybe some other people to come in. But in the meantime, y'all like, subscribe, and share to Clips Podcast Show on YouTube, of course. Yep. I think that's what I wanted to say. Let me see, what was I doing here? Check this out. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It show up when they want to, but y'all know how to do it. Yeah, man. So, what's been going on out here in the world? Or should I say, what's new in the world?
Oh, were you talking to me, bro?
Yeah. So what's new
I
here?
thought you was talking to the audience.
No.
I mean, what's going on in the world? You have the incontinent free world leader. You have the same trends, and I saw some video this week that I wanted to send to you. You know, talking about some of the things that we've discussed, just about our people, the negative aspects of our culture. How do we get over it? How do we identify? How do we move the masses to a place where we can really effectuate change, right?
Okay.
So I've been stuck on this issue, bro. I really have, because I don't want to give up on our people, but our people have given up on us. And this thing I'm so tired of going to social media and seeing young brothers fighting each other or shooting each other. Black women getting kicked out of restaurants and arrested for.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. They're getting kicked out of restaurants for what?
Oh man, yeah. Because what they doing is they doing this thing now. They bringing their friends to dates, and they run up $400-500 tabs, and the guy's like, "I asked you out, so I want to pay for mine. You and your girls pay for yours," and then it becomes a problem. Then the police get involved. And they don't have the money to pay. That's why they try to treat the dude like a mark. And it's just been crazy. These young black women getting pulled over by the police. I know my laws. I don't have to get out the car. I don't have to roll down my window. I don't have to produce ID. Wrong. You don't know your laws. You do have to produce ID. And the first thing they're going to hit you with is obstruction when you don't. And then when they try to put, don't touch me. Now you have resistance. If you kick, if you flare, when they're trying to put them cuffs on you, now you hit with resisting with violence.
What?
So you went for whatever the traffic infraction was for, resisting, battery on the LEO. I'm so sick of seeing these videos.
Well, hold on, I got a question for you. Going back to the dinner stuff. How did the friend even get invited to this dinner?
It's all planned. That's the setup. Dude think he going out with one. She show up with her home girl or home girls. and then they
Mm.
order whatever they want to order and expect food to pay for it. It's the new
Okay.
grip.
Oh wow.
It's a new grip, and this is what they doing. Like they had to pop the balloon, and like the two matched. They was cool. He's like, can't wait to go out with you. What you doing at night? She's like,
Mm-hmm.
it's up. Whatever you want to do. And then she's
Right.
like, oh, but I gotta bring my girl with me. Homeboy pop the balloon like, bop. Nope. And I was so proud of that brother because he recognized the setup before it even went down.
But my thing is, why can't the girlfriend find a man to go out with her? Hold on. Why would another woman want to free, or what we used to call it freeload on the back of another date to get something to eat? Wouldn't you feel like a third wheel?
Now they don't feel like a third wheel because they trying to get over. And it's not just the meal. They getting drunk. They getting free drinks. Or at least they thinking they are.
This is a
Drinks is what
job.
kills you on the menu. It's not the food. The food is $17, $20, brother.
It's a
They
job for
caught the
spite,
web.
man.
Yeah, they caught the web. So I
What?
mean it's not the drinks that's gonna kill, I mean the food that's gonna kill you. It's the drinks. Drinks cost more than small plates, small bites. And in
So let
some
me ask
cases
you.
more than dinner if you drinking top shelf. So it's a grip.
Mm,
And it breaks my heart to keep seeing this shit day in and day out.
okay.
Day in and day out. Our
So
black
let me
women
ask
getting
you.
locked up.
Uh-huh.
Our black women trying to take advantage of brothers who are trying to date them. And we've had these debates on the show for I don't
Yeah.
know how long ad nauseum when we talk about, well, why don't black men want to date black women? Or why aren't we
Mm,
dating at the clip we was dating in the 70s and 80s? This is why. We man, our mothers and aunties would not have pulled this shit in the 70s and 80s. Because our fathers would have shot the shit up.
so he wouldn't win for it, huh?
Nah, come on, man. You remember your
He-
pops? I remember my pops, my dad, man. What? No.
well, you know they got an
No.
answer for it. They got
Not
an
my
answer for what
dad.
you. They got an answer for that one, JT. They'll say, "Well, this is not the '50s or the '60s. We ate them women, so don't expect that from us."
But it's a grit, man. Like, and this is why we're having this failure to connect. And this is like become a social media trend.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm 50 years old, about to be 51 on
Mm-hmm.
Monday.
Ooh,
I have
God.
been on a plethora of dates. I have
Mm-hmm.
never been out with a woman who didn't tell me she was bringing a friend and expected me to pay for her and my dates. I've never seen that happen. This is some new shit. Have you, in your wise old age, ever dealt with that?
Mm. No, that's what I said. This is some new stuff here.
This is
This
new,
got to
brother.
be. This got to be. This got to be the new. This got to be the new sucker move. What's it called the sucker move? The new sucker move. You suckers out there, stop being suckers. Just take the one woman out. Let the
No,
other
but
woman find her a man.
the brothers ain't falling for that. They refuse. Like I'm saying, that's why it ends up in police contact. Because the brother's like, yo, I pay my bill. I'm not paying for none of this.
Hey, look at. I gotta go to the bathroom. Let you know you going out the back door. Jody,
No,
you're
they go
leaving.
get the waiter and be like, this is what I ordered. I would have paid for hers until she invited her friend. They're
Okay.
responsible for their own meals.
Mm. Yeah, that's something there. That's
Then
tough.
I saw another video. Man took a girl out. He satisfied the bill,
Hmm.
but he didn't know she ordered 5 additional to-go plates for her kids. And then when the dude was just like, well, like, I didn't know you was doing that.
That's too.
At
That's
least
too
just get
much.
the turkey leg. I'm going to take that with me. You take the rest. No, my kids got to eat.
Well, you need to call their daddy and get them something to eat then. 'Cause you not
Homeboy
their
said, I'm
daddy.
not paying.
Nah, he shouldn't even have to do that. He should. You need to call their daddy right now. You need to go on whatever app and live streaming and do whatever. Get them something to eat because I'm not looking bad. And guess what? You not that important.
Now,
For me to
check
be
this
doing.
out. They did a national survey. Half of Gen Z, one half of the population of Gen Z, have completely given up on sex and dating.
You
They
know
want to
what?
play. They
You,
want to
you
play video games.
hold on, hold
They,
on. You know what? This
you
is
can
good.
Google it.
Let's no. I don't even disagree with you. I'm saying we might as well just go into the podcast now. Y'all hold on. I got a good video for you. He hitting on the stuff that we trying to get into, and that's what me and him go today. Let's get the video.
So I had this young lady jump into my DMs yesterday after going on a rant of my soliloquy about not giving a damn. And she asked me if I think that being a provider gives you more power or does it give you more responsibility. So while I'm not no love coach or no love doctor or anything, I'll indulge you. She also asked me if a man should provide for a woman that he's dating. And I also want you men to really listen in and pay attention because most of you guys are soft. Being a provider gives you both power and responsibility. But the power is the greatest responsibility because being a provider gives you power. You pay the cost to be the boss. Provision is something you give your wife. You don't meet some woman who have her own bills and pay her bills. I don't give a damn if you're dating. That's why I don't date. You become a provider by providing a life for yourself. Then you bring a woman into that life, and then whatever extra expenses accrued because of that, then you add that to your provision. Because you ain't no provider if you pay a woman bills that she got to herself. You a trick. Let's keep it real, man. And you're only a trick if you're getting laid. If you're not getting laid, you're getting played. You're just a simp. Y'all have allowed a lot of these women to take the words that mean something and change them into something that benefits them.
But let me ask this: is it tricking if you got it? Is it tricking if you got it? That's the saying that's out of you. Tricking if you got it. He said you guys are simple. So tricking if you got it. Y'all leave that in the chat and let me know what y'all think about that. Is it really tricking if you got it? If you got the money and you could do what he said you shouldn't be doing, let me know. But we're gonna continue.
And y'all are so slow, so feminine raised, so non-masculine, that y'all are just allow the women to be your leaders. But I'll tell you like this, if you ain't got no wife, what the hell you out here running around providing for some woman for it, that you're just dating? No matter how much money you think you have, you can't buy your way into no woman's life. You can't buy your way into no woman's heart. All that woman would do is take all your goddamn money and then start talking about all the man she had that paid for her.
Now he hitting on some real heavy stuff here. You can't buy your way into a woman's life. You know, we were just talking about that earlier today. Me and one of my customers, he was saying that, he was saying that if a woman really likes you, you ain't got to do none of that stuff to get with her or to get the underwear, the draw. And he said they only do that to the men that they really don't like. And that's what this guy is basically saying. He said, yeah, you guys are just doing way too much to even get this woman. And she don't even really want you because all she gonna do is go talk to the guy she want about you anyway. But let's see what he got to say, and then we'll discuss it.
That paid for her stuff in the past. And believe me, she will not respect you, dog. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. A lot of women out here right now is with a man she doesn't even really want to be with. But the situation is too valuable for her to leave. So y'all go ahead and keep listening to these men that can't get anything from women but just sex. Man, do you know how easy it is to get sex from women that's already aroused? All you gotta do is be her type. It's easy. But the thing is, most of you guys don't get no dedication to the process of your progress, any contribution from your woman. That's why you guys end up paying all the time like tricks. You want to use money to control the dynamic. And yes, providing put you in a position of power. But it put you in a position of power because you're already providing for your own life. You should be providing for yourself. And the only woman that you should be providing for is a woman that's open, able, and available to be added to your life. A woman who got her own life over there, not a woman who's doing her own thing. She don't need no provision. You built that stuff over there, so pay for it, God damn it. Who the hell I look like paying for it? Mahatma Gandhi? You lost your goddamn mind. You must be crazy. And for all y'all men who be thinking like this, who be acting like this, you must be crazy too. But I want you men to understand that you don't have to be in a situation that a woman say you should be in. Especially if you're a man. If you're a man, you think for yourself. You don't let any broad tell you where you should be and what you should do. You treat a woman how she deserves to be treated based on how she interacts with you. You don't just go around treating every single woman the same. You treat a woman on what she's earned. You don't just go around here tricking off on all these broads. You give a woman what she's earned if you're a man. If you're a man, you don't just be dedicating yourself to a woman and what she's got going on. She got to be dedicating herself to what you've got going on. And if you can't find no woman right now that's going to dedicate herself to what you've got going on, then you just stay single. You don't have no woman. We got to change the dynamic, man. It's too many beta male simp and Janitis out here, and so many past prime scallywags running this whole talk about who you're supposed to be with, how you're supposed to deal with somebody. Man, you're supposed to deal with somebody who reveres you, who respects you. If you're a man, you're supposed to deal with a woman who reveres you. She ain't worried about what she can get from you. She's worried about what she can do for you. She wants to show you that she deserves whatever you're willing to give her. That's what it's all about. Otherwise, we could just keep doing what we're doing. Because they get horny and we get horny. And so intimacy is going to be there. Because real talk, majority of them, that's all they really want. That's all they really want. Adam fit forever.
Can you see that on the screen?
Yeah.
What you think about that? He just went over all of this right here. Read it from the top.
Is this life most wives? And if so, is this life for most wives? And if so, is it fair or worth it? Provider,
Read it.
cook, house cleaner, freaking the sheets, laundry sorter, special duties, I'm assuming. Provider, protector, trash, yard, and whatever the last category is.
Car maintenance. And the end of hers was parental duties. So the guy was just talking about this. He was like, you don't have to do all of this if you, if she really cares about you. The guys be doing too much. But do you think it's fair, like it say, most wives, and if so, is it fair, this life right here? Because they showing the man leaning back, like he just in the man cave, and he's just kicking back. But he also has to do duty as a provider. Excuse me. But their duties as a provider, in a sense, they say you should be doing this as well. The guy that just spoke on the video, he was saying basically, if she can't add to your life, she don't belong in your life. What you think about that? Do you think a woman should be adding to the man, or just you providing for the woman? Period.
No,
What
I
y'all
mean,
think of the check? What y'all think? Should a man just be providing, or the woman should contribute some kind?
I think in your 20s, you went off of the examples that you saw as the men in your family. And I've said this before on the podcast
Mhm.
that my uncles, my grandfather, my father lied to me. If you just pay the bills, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. You can go out here and drink and smoke and fuck as many balls as long as you just make sure everything is taken care of the house. It's good.
Mm.
No, it's not good. Because the part they left out was you doing whatever the hell you want to do, going and coming at 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, whether it's business, whether it's work, whether it's just fuck it, I'm out here. When you're younger,
Okay.
right? In your 20s and maybe your early 30s. But what they don't tell you is when you leave that girl alone with them screaming, crying ass kids all day and all night.
If they all your kids or they somebody else?
Nah, your kids. I'm talking about, like when it's mutual and you're providing. Providing is great. But if you're not taking care of the needs that your woman has, then what are you doing? Like it's a no go. Women have
Mm.
needs, and I think a lot of us were raised very patriarchally, and we were lied to about that, and we did what we wanted to do when we was young, and we fucked up marriages, we fucked up relationships. We may not have fucked
Mm.
up being fathers,
Mm-hmm.
but we did not connect with the mother of our children because we
Mm.
didn't know any better and we were given false information. Being a
Yeah,
provider,
yeah, yeah. Some of it's not our fault. Like you said, we were given false information and provision of how to do things. But to be honest, they didn't know though, JT. Our parents didn't know a lot of stuff. So they couldn't even give us a lot of things because they didn't know.
so
In defense of them, in defense of them, they didn't
here's
know.
the difference. And think about it like this, Tim. When our grandmothers, our great grandmothers, was raised in the South
Mm-hmm.
and they found a husband who's probably 10 years older than them, maybe 15, 20,
Mm-hmm.
and they
That
married
sounds
him,
right.
they hit the lottery because the dude worked and he could provide, right?
Okay. They
Now,
said they don't need us no more. They said they don't need us no more.
well, I mean, you transpose it now to 2026. Black women are educated at a higher clip, whether it be high school, college, grad school, than black men. Not saying that black men aren't attaining these degrees, but when you compare the level of attainment between the sexes, black women are achieving at a higher rate.
Mm-hmm.
So they go out here, they get jobs in their 20s, have their own place, luxury car, and all that. They're not their great grandmothers, great grandmothers now at this point. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not looking for a man that's going to pay the bills. They
Mm.
got it. So what they're looking for is some type of attachment that provides value. And value could be 50-50. It could be what, 75-25. Whatever that
Mm-hmm.
woman wants, she just wants to see that she potentially has a partner that can assist her in growing and elevating. Right?
Okay. Right.
You have a lot of us that are out here in the dating game and they just trying to clap cheeks. They not trying to provide. They not trying to do none of that. And she keeps going through that cycle over and over and over again. Then she meets a good dude that has something to bring to the table. She
Mm-hmm.
may not know how to respond to that negative stimulus that she had previously. So
Mm-hmm.
there you have that conflict. Do you want
Mm.
50-50? Do you want 75-20? Like, what do you want from me? And rarely can they really articulate it because they still want to stake their
Yeah.
independence. If you're providing 75,
Yeah.
25, or 100 to nothing, but she's making her own shit, has her own shit, there's no parity. There's no parity.
Mm-hmm.
And when there's no
Mhm.
parity, when there's no equally yoked, that's what the Bible calls it, right? When you're not equally yoked,
Yeah.
the marriage is doomed. The marriage is
Mm.
doomed.
Yeah.
But that begs the question, what do you really want? And we talked about the little dinner scams and all that. These young girls are different than when we came up because these young girls still had a little semblance from Big
Right.
Mom. And they found a good man with a couple degrees or a degree and it's busting
Yeah.
his ass and he's working, trying to grunt. She will work with you. But now she got it herself. She don't need you.
Yeah.
So the question is, what's the value proposition for a woman to want to come in and deal with your black ass?
Yeah.
Because she has choices. She has options.
Yeah.
And it's black men, the only option you have is you can fuck them bars at the club, you get a good girl, you take advantage of her, you mistreat her, she's gone.
Mm.
And she gonna move on to the next. So the irony of that this little post with the man and the woman, it's reversed. Because I guarantee you, that woman who stays at home, cooking, taking care of her kids, has an alternative stream of income.
Mm.
And when she gets sick of this nigga sitting in the man cave just because he cut the grass just because he paid most of the bills, she will find somebody
Yeah.
that will give her what she wants.
Yeah, that's
That's
yeah,
just
that's
facts.
yeah. That is definitely that is something there. But yeah, yeah, we got a situation. But yeah, as far as the provider, yeah, this here, the providing part. Let me see. Can you hear me, JT?
You real low, bro.
Okay. I'm real low.
Yeah, I can barely hear you.
Let me see here. See if I turned something by mistake or something. Uh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Oh wait a minute. I think they're gonna trying to bring too many of them in here. I did that by mistake. So let me adjust that. Yeah. It's a serious conflict there as far as a provider. Like you said, going into the women being able to provide. I mean, not provide, but they have a so-called better jobs now. But to be honest with you, they're not using them to help us in the relationship. These these big degrees and all that. They're not using it for the man. We're not getting we're not getting any benefit from it unless she's using it, towards the whole house. But if it's usually the man's job as far as it's his provider, uh, she's not using her money for us.
I
You
mean,
know,
but that begs the question of the video. The dude was talking about tricking. I ain't tricking if you got it.
right.
Versus what is the purpose of providing, and what's the definition of a provider in a
Mhm.
certain relationship, right?
Right.
So, I mean, he kind of hit the nail on the head with that. First of
Yeah,
all, it is tricking whether you got it or not.
it is.
It is.
Mm.
It is. You know, you got bills to pay and shit to do, but you want on dates spending $200-300.
Uh-huh.
And think about if you date multiple women, that's 2-3 times a week, right?
Mhm.
So that's at
Yeah,
least
that's
six,
two,
seven
three
hundred.
times a week.
I mean, I'm just saying,
Mm.
dudes go out, they party, they want to be on the scene because they're looking for their ideal mate. You multiply that 700 times 4 a month, that's $2,800. You spending and tricking on some pussy you probably could have got for free if you played your hand right.
That's what he was saying, though. He was saying you ain't even got to do all
That's
that. It's,
but the point
you
of it is the one thing I kind of disagree with him on is
Mhm.
if all you're doing is for sex, then you ain't spending no money. It's either a yes or no proposition. Either she gonna
Yeah,
give you some or she not.
that's
And
what I
women
was
know when they first meet you if you gonna get the goodies or not.
right. That's
It's
what
probably within the first 5 minutes.
excuse me. He did state in the beginning of his conversation that you ain't got to do all that because if she like you, she gonna do all of that anyway. It's the guy she don't like that she's gonna make jump through those hula hoops and loops to get whatever the cookie or whatever. Those are the guys who gotta do all the extra work. The guy that she really don't like, the guy she really like, she ain't gotta do all that. I mean, he ain't gotta do all that. He ain't gotta have all this money. He ain't gotta have all this car.
But see,
He ain't
here's the
gotta do all
difference. And now let's get back to the men's side of it.
that. Hmm.
Men know the type of women that they have to handle with care,
Okay.
right? Like I want a future with her. I'm a lightweight, chill. I'm not gonna be aggressive about sex. I'm gonna pay for the first couple of dates.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make
Hmm.
sure I present as a gentleman because
Hmm.
that's truly who I am when it comes to meeting a lady. If
Okay.
you just a slut with a big butt and some fucking fishnet stockings, you're going to
No,
be treated accordingly.
Not a BB Smell.
right? Like I mean, so it's like we know the
BBL.
difference, right? When
Mm-hmm.
just like they're going to decide whether they want to sleep with us in the first 5 minutes. When the first 5 minutes, we're gonna know if we want to be with them in a relationship, and this is what I'm
Wait a
seeking to
minute.
do.
So when is the man gonna know he want to be in a relationship with her?
You
I
said
want to go
what?
take. When is the man gonna know he wants to be in a relationship with her?
That's what I'm saying. You'll know in the first 5 minutes just by the
The
way she
man.
acts. The man will know the woman he's dating or courting
Mm-hmm.
as either you just a hit piece or I
Mm-hmm.
see a potential in you that I'm willing to invest in.
The first 5 minutes on the first date, you say?
I'm saying, yeah,
Okay, on the
exactly.
first. Okay. I just want to get that straight so the people out there can hear what you're saying. Okay, go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying. So, like, I saw another video on social media man on the first date with a woman, black
Mm-hmm.
couple going out first time. He orders food, she orders her food. She's like, damn, your food look good. Reached her fork into his plate on the first date, took 2 bites of this guy's lamb chops, and put it back on his plate.
Ooh.
And he's like, what are you doing? I don't know you like that. You're not my woman. I mean, but she got offended. The man checked on it.
Mm.
So you know right there, like I don't mind sharing if you ask. Like that looks really good. Do you mind cutting me a little piece of that? Can I
Mm.
just taste it? Versus you reaching on my plate with your dirty ass mouth that I have not gotten accustomed to, pulling it off my plate and putting it in your mouth. The
Somewhere
fuck is wrong with you?
she feel comfortable with him somewhere to do it. Somewhere for somebody to do
She's
that.
out of line. It was disrespectful.
She's
And
definitely out of
that's
line, but saying she feel comfortable somewhere. She feel comfortable to be able to do some mess like
well,
that.
guess what? Her feeling comfortable just negated her as a potential relationship partner.
Oh, okay. Because
You
you
won't.
looking at it, yeah, you looking at it, yeah, for more of a
And
potential
you know
partner.
you're not going to go any further with this chick because she just disrespected your plate. You paying for everything on the date. Eat your food. Bitch, you ordered it. That's
And
what you
you know,
wanted. So
now wait a
easy.
minute. Hold on, JT. That could be a love language. You know, that's how some people's love language is.
Cut it out, Tim.
I'm just saying that could be a love language. People
Cut it
like
out.
to
Cut
they
it
like
out.
they like to play with your food or try to see, let me taste your food. It's a love language. What y'all think out there? That's a
That's
love.
fucking weird.
You think
Order
that's
what you
weird?
want to eat and eat
Uh,
what you ordered.
you don't think that? You think that's weird?
That's like 6 months into the hookup where you could
Mm.
reach on my plate after we done
Mm-hmm.
exchanged DNA and bodily fluids. Then yeah, all right. Fuck. Like I ain't getting nothing. I don't got a hoof and mouth disease. I don't got no STDs.
Hey, look, we exchanged fluids. You can now take stuff off my plate.
Right. I mean, you got to get to that
Oh,
point. But it's just like you're not gonna have sex with somebody. Well, I'm not, at least on the first date and
uh-huh.
all that shit. And so I get to know you, get to know a little background about you, see what you're
Mm,
talking about, see what you've
mm,
been into, see who you've been with. Like,
mm.
I don't know. I
So
ain't
you
just
do.
gonna give you
You want a full
everything
background.
flat out. Like
So you
right
get.
now at 51, it's an investment.
Oh, well, I
It
mean,
ain't it ain't date to
it,
play.
it should be that way from the beginning. An investment. As a man, we look at it as an investment. You know, I think with any woman, but like you said earlier, it's an investment because that's how we looking at it to see if you're a potential partner that I will bring in. Because actually, the man is bringing the woman in. She has to fit his program and where he's trying to go. So she has to be able to what's the word I'm looking for? She has to be able to follow him and believe that he can guide her. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going with her scheme of plan. She's following you, well, she should be there. Like the guy said, a lot of guys are simps out here, so a lot of these guys is following women. So I can't even argue with that. So, you see it every day. But go ahead.
Yeah, well, brothers better be careful and understand the difference between one night and forever.
Some guys,
That's all I'm saying.
some people fall in love on the first date.
Okay, if you can't discern what feels good for a night versus eternity, I don't know what to tell you. And at this stage of the game, black men dying at what, 70? I'm
Mm,
51. I
mm-hmm.
got a hot 19. Statistically, I know the difference between the bitch I just want to smash and somebody I want to have a relationship with.
Not a hot 19, y'all.
Hot
Get,
19.
put in
And that's if God blesses me. If
put in
Allah
the chat
blesses me.
what you got. Put in the chat what you got a hot whatever. You got a
I got
hot 20,
19
a
summers
hot
left.
5, a hot 30. JT just put me. He just did
Nah, 19
trade.
summers left. I can't waste them on some bullshit.
So you can't waste it, huh?
Nah. I mean, bro, we counting down.
So how do like you say, uh, if we talking about this, I mean, what is some of the determining factors that this particular woman on this date is the one you say this is a potential one? This is a potential one.
For me, a woman that I would date has a proven
I'm just
track
saying.
record.
I'm just saying in general. 'Cause we don't want to use
I'm
you.
saying in general, a woman that I
Okay.
want to date has a great professional background.
Wait a minute. Do she have to have that?
Yeah, she does.
She
I
can.
will prefer the woman that I date has knowledge of an organization that revolves around fraternities, sororities,
Okay.
masonry, Eastern Stars,
Okay.
because she's not going to trip when I have to go to a meeting at 1 o'clock in the morning. She
Okay.
knows what's up if it's about the brotherhood.
So okay.
I'm
So
saying for me, I can't speak
right.
for anybody else.
Right. Well, that's why I said in general we want to use that, but you said you can go ahead.
I prefer a woman that's Greek or
Mm-hmm.
Masonic connected,
Mm-hmm.
has a high.
That sounds like a dating show I'm doing right
I'm just telling you what I'm telling you what my needs are
now.
at 51 years old,
Y'all will
surviving.
be.
Go ahead, Tim.
No, I'm saying y'all will be doing a dating show. I'm gonna start doing the JT might give me the
Nah,
kickoff of
I'm not doing no dating
it.
shows.
I said I might do one. Y'all might maybe
You do
kickoff of it.
one, but
Yeah, I'm definitely.
my
I might do.
standards are where they're at.
That's great. Yeah, we talk about you, but I was just saying in general. You know, what is like? Give me two things or three things a man typically look for.
I just told you. I mean, just I think most men in my age group,
Mm-hmm.
I would say more than half are involved in organizations or societies that we enjoy, that we like being a part of, and we would like our countermate to also be a part of their own organization. So when they have things to do and they going out of town for regionals or
Mm-hmm.
grand conferences,
Mm-hmm.
cool, go do your thing. Just like when it's time for me to go do my thing, if it's not for wives, you
Mm-hmm.
respect that. I need you to be
Mm-hmm.
educated because I can't talk to a dummy.
Oh wow, not a dummy. Not a
I
dummy.
mean, I'm trying to be as respectful as possible. I need you to be educated. You may not necessarily have to graduate
Oh, get
from
that women.
college, but
Read
be
some
educated.
books. Read them
Right.
to the
I
read.
enjoy reading. What's the last book you read? Like I'm reading Regime Change right now
I'm
by
starting to hear
Maggie
that too.
Haberman. Huh?
I'm starting to hear that too. Men asking women, "What's the last book you read?" Not what's the
I,
last talk show or reality show you watched. They want to know what's the last book you read, and give me a chapter and verse and break something down to me so it won't sound funny. Yeah, they started to do that.
right. So I mean, myself personally, I like to read nonfiction 1 month,
Mm-hmm.
maybe fiction the next. I
Mm-hmm.
especially love to read fiction by black authors. That's
Mm-hmm.
what I enjoy. So I like to stay engaged. I love the modern day talk. You know, I love to talk politics. We
Yeah.
seldom do on this show because people had an issue with that. But whatever. I love to read about it. I love to develop my own opinions based on podcasts and the readings that I
Yeah.
see every day, right? So that's what I do. And if we can't talk about it, if you can't tell me why or why not you're a Trump supporter or a Trump hater, like I
Mm-hmm.
need to be able to hear you vocalize that because it's
Yeah.
the situation we're in.
Right. So you basically had to consider a woman that's pretty much in the realm of understanding of where you at as far as in like you said, fraternity stuff, or politics, or things like that. She has to have a mind that can not only intrigue you, but also understand what you're talking about and where you're trying to go. Yeah, she got to be something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she got to be something special as well as, like you said, not no reality.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean,
Yeah.
that's just me. At my, like Jazz used to say, at my ripe old age or my whole ass age of being fit, I don't got time for no dummies. I don't got time for no dumbass conversations. I don't
Yeah.
got time for somebody who's just trying to have sex. I'm not in that place at 51 years old.
Mhm.
I'm
You
just
still
not
got a
in
lot
that
of people. You got a lot of people at that age are still doing childish things, But you say you not, so that is good. But tell you what, we got a couple of minutes here, and y'all like the show. Y'all like, subscribe, share at Clips Podcast Show. Uh, y'all take a look at the prompt. What y'all think? Hit me in the chat. Let me know. Is this right? Did I get this right as far as is this the life of most, excuse me, most wives? And if so, is it fair or worth it? Is it worth it? Is it fair? Is the man getting off cold turkey? Because you see the guy in the picture, he drinking a beer, kicking it, and the stuff he got to do is he getting off cold turkey. And then look at the woman in there. I did get her to look like she in pure misery, but is what she doing? Is it fair based on what he's doing? Women say they strong like men. You can't cry if you say you're a provider as well. And then you gotta do this. But I know women gonna push back and say, hey, wait a minute. You want me to do this, and that, and sex things. Hey, I don't make the rules. Y'all say y'all strong now. So we can go with that. Because I'm sure he could drink a beer and still go have sex and still cut the grass and do that. I don't think he had a problem with that. That's
You
just
a
me.
nut, bro.
I don't think he is, man. But y'all tell me what y'all think. And we're gonna get out of here. It was a good show. I just want to see what y'all think about this shit. And because we hear this all day about the provider, he's supposed to be provider, he's the provider, she's the provider. I got a good job. We don't really care. Hey, you like Steve? We don't care. We don't care. We don't care about your job in that because men, women, we want to be men anyway. So that stuff don't mean nothing. But I mean, it means something to us in the sense. If you are a woman, you got that. Yeah, we'll go brag about you, but we don't want you to use that over our head in the sense of a relationship. But yeah, you got any shout outs you want to do before we go?
Man, shout out to the noobs, shout out to the squares, shout out to the novices. Man, shout out to all my loved ones, bro. We about to get real big. Fall 26 is about to be crazy.
Okay, all right. I'm going to tell y'all, to the Brain Buster fans, not only on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram and Facebook. Signing off again. Glad y'all tuned in. You know what? Now we'll see you again.
Well, clip to the clips, the place to be. When no topic is too controversial, you'll see. Join the man, Tim, let's talk for a while. On the Clips Podcast Show, make you smile. Welcome to the Clips, where the fun